Not even Hollywood's biggest stars are spared by time. Celebrities who defined cinema and music periods have transformed in ways that may leave you stunned. Some have gracefully aged, some appear unrecognizable, and some have quietly retired. But every wrinkle and change reveals a story of survival, endurance, and time. Today we're reviewing renowned icons whose lives and looks have changed over time. I promise you'll be shocked at how different they seem today. So relax, subscribe, and let's explore the changes that illustrate fame fades, but legends live on. Maxwell Caulfield, teen idol to unknown. The early 1980s saw him as a rising star. Caulfield, born in 1959 in the UK, hit Hollywood as Michael Carrington in Grease 2, 1982. He became a teenage heartthrob with his keen looks, fluent accent, and compelling personality, even if the film never became a cult classic. Fans loved and producers bet on him as a leading man because to his piercing blue eyes, chiseled jawline, and beautiful hair. He appeared in The Boys Next Door, Dynasty, and The Colbys as the lovely but mysterious outsider. Maxwell once seemed to control Hollywood. He was famous for a short time, like many youthful actors. Leading jobs dried up in the 1990s, and newcomers took over. But he kept working on theater and other ventures, winning reputation on stage for his flexibility. Fans who remember Caulfield in his peak may not recognize him in his mid-60s. Thick hair has thinned and turned gray, jawline has relaxed, and face has deep creases. His serene dignity reflects rather than electrifies. Recent fan convention appearances show a courteous man grateful for dedicated followers and proud of his theater work. Despite his look change, that 1980s adolescent idol remains captivating. Andie MacDowell. From movie siren to silver-haired icon, she embodied timeless beauty and effortless charm in the late 1980s and 1990s. She became a high-fashion model in Calvin Klein and other advertisements after being born in 1958 in Gaffney, South Carolina. Her southern charm and grace attracted Hollywood. The critically acclaimed Sex Lies and Videotape 1989 launched her as a leading lady. She then appeared in Groundhog Day 1993 and Four Weddings and A Funeral 1994, where her elegance and serene charm attracted audiences. Her curls, gorgeous skin, and calm passion set her apart from Hollywood bombshells. But as time passed and the industry remained young, Andie did what few actresses did. She accepted aging. Many were surprised when she showed her natural gray hair on the red carpet in 2021. Some scarcely recognized her. A wise and sincere woman emerged from the silver curls and wrinkles of time. She appeared in Netflix's Made 2021 with her daughter, Margaret Qualley, in her late 60s, earning accolades. She also openly rejects Hollywood's youth pressure. MacDowell is remembered for her roles and for redefining beauty in later life. She shows that aging changes allure. Dennis Quaid, Hollywood hottie to leading man. He was one of Hollywood's most bankable performers in the 1980s and 1990s due to his gruff appeal and everyman magnetism. Quaid, born in 1954 in Houston, Texas, rose to fame in Breaking Away 1979 and then with hits like The Right Stuff, 1983, The Big Easy, 1986, and Inner Space, 1987. His confident smile, athletic body, and easy Southern drawl made him personable and captivating in comedy, action, and drama. He became a Hollywood power couple with Meg Ryan in the mid-1990s, and films like The Parent Trap, 1998, maintained him in the public eye. Quaid looks very different in his 70s from the boyish, starring man fans remember. His face is wrinkled, his hair is thin, and his young shine has faded. He stays fit and charismatic in a new guise. He plays grizzled mentors, stern fathers, and hardened veterans on television, imparting authority with his raspy voice and measured demeanor. Quaid married Laura Savoy in 2020, acts in film and TV, and tours with Dennis Quaid and the Sharks. His remarkable change shows a career that has grown rather than declined. Dennis Quaid may no longer be the 80s hottie, but his talent, enthusiasm, and longevity show that true presence lasts. Ollie Shitty, Brat Pack star to unknown legend. She was a 1980s teen movie icon. Shitty, a 1962 New York City native, became famous as part of the Brat Pack, a generation of adolescent actors. Her most memorable part was Allison Reynolds, the intriguing outcast whose silence screamed volumes in The Breakfast Club 1985. In St. Elmo's Fire that year, she became one of the decade's most beloved actors. Her dark hair, deep eyes, and willingness to play vulnerable layered characters set Sheedy apart from Hollywood's polished starlets. War Games, 1983, and Short Circuit, 1986, showed her flexibility and made her an 80s pop icon. Sheedy left Hollywood over time. She chose sincerity over fame and pursued solo enterprises, theater, and teaching. Her drug and mental health issues, which she has openly discussed, led her to live more discreetly. Sheedy looks very different in her early 60s from the quirky young audience remembers. Her transition is honest and graceful, even though her dark hair is gray and her face shows age and experience. Her subtle portrayal in Single Drunk Female 2022 earned her acclaim in her television return. Ali Sheedy mentors young artists and reminds them that aging doesn't eliminate relevance or beauty. It makes them deeper, more enduring, and more true. Drew Barrymore, kid star to unabashed elderly legend. Drew Barrymore, born in 1975 into the Barrymore acting dynasty, became a global celebrity at 7 years old with her portrayal as Gertie in Steven Spielberg's 1982 E.T. Her wide eyes, dimpled smile, and charisma became her Hollywood's favorite child star. Early fame was costly. Before 15, Drew had fought addiction, entered rehab, and formally separated from her parents. She pulled off one of Hollywood's greatest comebacks. She proved she was more than a survivor by becoming a romantic comedy queen in movies like The Wedding Singer, 1998, Never Been Kissed 1999, and 50 First Dates 2004, and creating her own production business. She managed her career. Barrymore appears different in her late 40s than the fresh-faced actress fans remember. Her natural lines and young radiance soften her face, and her hair is frequently done minimally. Drew embraces age instead of fleeing from it. The Drew Barrymore Show, her 2020 daytime talk program, features her without makeup, laughing loudly, crying openly, and discussing fears, parenting, and self-acceptance. No more polished Hollywood starlets. She is replaced by a delightfully real, dirty, exhausted, but authentic lady. The change of Drew isn't about fading. Deepening beauty is the goal. In an industry obsessed with youth, she proves aging can be joyous, honest, and empowering. Willis, Bruce from action hero to quiet farewell Willis, born in 1955 in West Germany and raised in New Jersey, became famous as Moonlighting's wisecracking detective, but Die Hard 1988's John McClane made him a star. He revolutionized the modern action hero with gruff charm, dry humor, and everyman toughness. He bled, tripped, and won. In Pulp Fiction, Armageddon, The Fifth Element, and The Sixth Sense, audiences loved him. Willis seemed invincible juggling blockbusters and prestigious roles for decades. His metamorphosis has been emotional in recent years. His family announced his retirement in 2022 after he was diagnosed with aphasia. Frontotemporal dementia, a degenerative brain illness that affects memory, language, and behavior, was diagnosed later. Bruce, in his late 60s, lives privately with his wife Emma Hemming, ex-wife Demi Moore, and 5 daughters. Fans who thought McClane was indestructible are heartbroken to find him so thin, quiet, and frail. His story is about resilience, family, and love, not just deterioration. Bruce Willis's legacy as an action star will remain, even though his voice is lower today. Andy Lau, eternal idol to aging legend. Lau was one of the 4 heavenly kings of cantopop in the 1980s and one of Asia's most beloved entertainers, born in 1961 in Hong Kong. His boyish good looks, irresistible smile, and tireless work ethic made him a household celebrity in music, TV, and film. A Moment of Romance, 1990, Running Out of Time, 1999, and Infernal Affairs, 2002, established him as one of Hong Kong cinema's top leading men. Lau appeared ageless for decades. He was hailed as an eternally young idol for his smooth skin, thick hair, and limitless energy. Not even icons can outlive age. In his early 60s, Lau's appearance shows aging. His face is more wrinkled, his hair is tinted to hide gray, and his boyish eyes have matured. He remains fit and personable, carrying himself like a legend with nothing to prove. The adjustments may surprise fans, but Lau has matured and taken on more complex roles that show his emotional depth. Off-screen, he performs live concerts, records new songs, and works in Hong Kong film. His change shows that even the brightest idols age, but Lau's legacy has only expanded. Aging has changed his appearance, but not his influence. Andy Lau is untouchable to millions in Asia and beyond. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and share to avoid missing new videos. See you next time.